How you doing, guys? Today we have a Schlage handle and deadbolt connected. Customer wants to rekey it. There is a handle on the bottom and there is a Schlage keyway, so we can rekey it. The customer already have an existing key that works on the lock, but he doesn't want it to work, so I cut some extra keys that we're gonna rekey it to. Let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is we need to get the plug out. In order to take the plug out, we need to remove this flat Phillips screw. So I'm going to take a screwdriver and I'm going to release the Phillips screw in order to remove the plug. After it's loose, I can move it to the side and pull the plug out. I can put the main part on the side and we're going to work on the plug. There is a small pin in the tail of the lock and I need to press it down and unscrew the cap that it's on the tail of the lock. After I unscrew it, I'm going to remove the pin and I'm going to remove also the spring. You want to make sure that to keep those parts because you don't want to lose it. We're going to insert the original key and we're going to turn it to 1 or 2 o'clock and I'm going to put a follower and push, and I don't want to drop the top pins, so I'm pushing it in one swoop. I'm going to remove the original key, I'm going to put a new key, and I'm going to see if any of the old pins are matching the key. It should be flush when we finish. None of them is flush, so I'm going to remove everything and I'm going to put my own pins. The way to do that is I'm going to slide a pin in and I'm going to feel with the tip of my finger to make sure that it's flush against the plug. If it's too high, I'm going to take something smaller, and if it's too low, I'm going to take something bigger. But you want to make sure that everything is flush, and if everything is flush, you can push it back, dropping the follower and testing the key. If you put everything flush, it should turn nice and easy. We're going to reverse the procedure. I'm going to put the spring back and then I'm going to put the pin, and we're going to take the cap with all of the parts. You don't want to miss any parts, and we're going to push the pin and start screwing it. Now the pin is going to lock in place after you screw it a little bit. So we're going to take a sharp tool and we're going to push the pin down and keep screwing it all the way until it's tight. When it's tight, we need to release about 3 notches counterclockwise, because if it's too tight, it's going to be very hard to turn the key, and if it's too loose, the key will not come out. So we want to make sure that it's right tight all the way and then untie it like 3 notches. And then we can test the key and make sure that everything works the way it should. I always like to check a couple of keys before I hand it to the customer to make sure that everything works. Now I'm going to put it back in the body of the lock and I'm going to move it back, the stuff that holds it, and I'm going to take a screwdriver and tie back the Phillips screw. And now we can attach it back on the door. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions about lock rekeying, please text me in the comments below and I would love to answer. Thank you very much for watching.